What's good, YouTube? You know it's Word of Deshaun, K-Ree, back with a banger, y'all. Y'all go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe, hit that bell on the right side, man. Y'all know what it is. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Right now I'm at 10, you know what I'm saying? I'm at my lowest. But y'all know what it is. Y'all gonna see me grind, y'all gonna see me work, y'all gonna see me put in the videos and do anything I can in order for me to get my channel boosted, for me to get popping on social media. You know, I don't want to be famous, but you know what I'm saying? I want to teach people the way I've never been taught. You know what I'm saying? I got some knowledge I can kick with y'all. I got some really good things to speak of. I have a lot of crazy stories, a lot of things that I'm gonna be telling y'all just about my life, and y'all gonna see my journey, man. Y'all gonna really see me go from broke to rich, man. Y'all gonna see me go from, man, a young mindset to a king mindset to a moving on more frequencies and vibrations. You know what I mean? So y'all gonna see that from me. Y'all gonna see everything. Excuse me for that. But y'all gonna see my life change on this thing, man. Y'all gonna see the transformation on some real, man. You know, I got the little polo on today. You know, polo down. You feel me? Polo down, but I got some jeans on. I like wearing jeans and shit. You know what I'm saying? But today's video is about the reason why I quit Chick-fil-A. I recently seen this guy. He posted a video of why he quit Chick-fil-A, and I watched the video and I commented down below, and he ended up like tagging me back, and he was basically saying, make the video, like, you feel me? Let me know whenever you quit or whatever, and you can make a video about it and let us know why you quit. You know what I'm saying? Because I was telling him I was thinking about quitting at Chick-fil-A. Because, like, I usually, like, here's my thing. When it comes to a job, bro, I am very selective of where I work at. Not saying that I wouldn't work. Like, I will work anywhere. But I'm saying I still am very selective of, like, what I'm doing. Like, the position. It's not so much where I'm working. It's just the position that I'm getting and how much money I'm being paid. Because I've had a lot of jobs trying. Hold on, let me find some of this shit. Let me find some of this shit this thing go. Because I've had a lot of jobs try and, like, get me. Y'all know how these jobs be. When y'all come, y'all apply, y'all put in your application on the website or whatever app y'all find this job off of, it'll say they pay a certain amount, like they pay $18 an hour. They start at $15 an hour. Then you get there at the interview, now they telling you, oh, we started at a different, you feel me? We start at $12 an hour. We start at $13 an hour. Jobs like that I never worked for, because don't lie to me on your site or any app that I'm using that's showing me how much y'all pay an hour, and y'all really don't pay that much. Yeah, that's just outrageous that y'all even putting this on a platform. Y'all know people are trying to find work, so it's kind of weird how they be doing that. So hopefully y'all can see me clearly. I believe y'all can, but the reason I quit Chick-fil-A, I only worked at Chick-fil-A for, like, bro, 4 weeks, bro. Like, not even a whole month, bro. Like, not even a full 30 days working at this restaurant that I was just over it. It just was toxic, bro. Like, and I'm going to tell y'all why and tell y'all how it was toxic. I'm not just going to complain and say it was a bad job, because it really wasn't. You know, it was some really good people that worked there. Shout out my boy Luca. Shout out this other girl named Maria. She a really good worker at Chick-fil-A. Shout out it was a lot of young kids that worked there. But shout out them, man. Shout out the kids there, because the kids who was there, that was really cool. Like, that was really cool people. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that some of the adults that worked there weren't cool, but you know what I mean? It's just, I'ma just break it down for you. Working at Chick-fil-A. So how I got I'm gonna tell you how I got the job, and then I'm gonna tell y'all basically what happened and why I quit. So I started working at Chick-fil-A. It was a month ago. So I seen on Indeed, I believe, either it was on Indeed or something, and I seen that Chick-fil-A was hiring. I was like, oh yeah, Chick-fil-A, cool. They got the best chicken. You know what I'm saying? They got chicken sandwiches. They got everything. So I'm ready to work there. It's gonna be a piece of cake. I've already worked in fast food. Like I've worked in fast food a lot. I actually like working in fast food because it's the experience that I give people that lets them know that I'm a genuine person. You know what I'm saying? Like I always go the extra mile for people because when you at work, bro, you gotta carry something different on you. You got a different chip on your shoulder in a way, cause you serving food to people. You feel me? You not just like this food can either like hurt somebody or something, like somebody get salmonella or something, like. So the fact that you can serve fresh food and then you serving it at a fast pace is good. So I end up I called up to Chick-fil-A. Like I called their restaurant one day and I called the manager. I talked on the phone with the manager. I was like, yo, my name is Carryon Watts. I put in an application. And they was like, okay, we're gonna check on your application and we'll give you a call back. And then we'll give you a day for an interview. So they gave me a call back, and then it was I had a day for an interview, like 3 days after. I think it was like 2 or 3 days after. I believe it was a Monday, because I always either find a job on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So after I get off the phone with the manager, after I set up an appointment for the interview, and I go to the interview went really smoothly, just because I already know. I ain't gonna lie, I did study, because I study all the time. When it comes to getting a job or when it comes to learning new things, I'm always gonna be studying a new skill. So I was learning how to speak when it comes to an interview, how to really get a job professionally. So I used that to get the job at Chick-fil-A. The other people that I was interviewing with, there was a little, like, it was 2 people that I knew that probably weren't going to get the job, just because of how they were like speaking, the answers that they were giving. Not judging them, but from a professional standpoint, if I was to be a manager and if I was to hear them say, if I was to hear them make the statements that they made, I probably wouldn't have employed them either. Just from a real spectrum, just from me being honest, because one woman, she was like stealing my answers. And then she was like interrupting people, like she would talk over you. And like another girl, she had like her kid in there. I know I'm getting off topic, but I'm just letting y'all know this is what I went through during my interview to get the job at Chick-fil-A. So after I got the job at Chick-fil-A, like after I interviewed, you have to go to this building. It's like the catering building down the street from the building that I worked at. It's called St. Matthew's Mall. If anybody is in Louisville, anybody who ever comes to Louisville, the best mall to go to is St. Matthew's Mall. But St. Matthew's Mall has a Chick-fil-A across the street and inside the mall. I was working at the one across the street. But for hold on. Okay, but before I started at Chick-fil-A, I had to go back to the building that I went to for my interview, which is a catering building. I had to go there to get my uniform, my Chick-fil-A uniform. I'll probably have I'll pull up a picture of my uniform. Like I'll probably have it as the thumbnail, so y'all know that I really worked at Chick-fil-A. I mean, I'm not gonna lie about it, but I'm just for people out there who may think I'm lying about working at Chick-fil-A, I'll put it in the thumbnail. So after I get my uniform, they check to see if everything fit. So I was good. So then it was my starting day. My starting day was probably like a week prior to me getting my uniform. So when I first started, on my first day, it was intense, bro. Like my first day, I was trained. I was talking to this trainer manager. His name is Brandon. He's he's a really good person though. Like Brandon is a really genuine good person. He's really a genuine good person, bro. He's like a really good trainer. He was a really good person. I had a good experience working next to him. I had a good experience working with him. So shout out to Brandon. If you see this video, shout out to you, bro. It's still fuck Chick-fil-A, but shout out to you, Brandon. uh, After he like the first day, bro, when I tell you, me and this girl named Kiana, we were literally like running orders, and I'll tell you, bro, Chick-fil-A is like busy as fuck. Like Chick-fil-A is busy as fuck, bro. Like I did not. I don't know if I even stopped moving for like the time I was working. Like I didn't. I couldn't stand there and just not do anything. It was so much going on. You're constantly moving at Chick-fil-A. It's never like as much as you think you'll be standing. Like only time you're really standing in one spot is if you're bagging food, if you're expediting, which is putting sauces, knives and forks and stuff like that in the bag, salt and pepper and shit. Or you move a lot when you're doing first drinks or second drinks. First drinks is the window drinks. So it's the person who's making all the drinks, the person who's making the shakes, the person who's making the frosted lemonades, the person who's making all of that. So that's the first drinks person. They make everything, like everything. Ice cream cups, frosted coffees, they make all of that. Unless they have somebody's help. Like sometimes the first drinks person will have a second drink. So the second drinks person, they're helping the window person as well. They're mostly making their shakes and making their smoothies and shit like that. I mean, not smoothies, frosted lemonades and ice cream and lemonade. The mobile drinks person, you make the drinks for. I know I'm telling y'all about the job. This is because I'm getting it. I gotta let y'all know this is what I learned. So the mobile drinks person, they do like cause I've been mobile drinks. I wasn't ever first or second drinks. I didn't ever really have to do that for long, to be honest. So mobile drinks you just do for the DoorDash orders and the carry out orders and sometimes inside orders like. If people order like a frosted lemonade, you gotta make that. Or if there's no second drinks person, which sometimes there is, sometimes there isn't. Just depends on the day, or it really depends on if that person comes in because every spot, like Chick-fil-A is so organized. It's like every person who's there, they have a spot to fill. So it's like when you're not filling a spot, it can throw off the balance. But it's like. Sometimes a person can do two jobs. I mean, like if you have the confidence to work by yourself and do something that's simple as making a drink, you can make a lot of drinks within a short period of time and it just flow. You know what I'm saying? Just flow. Pay attention to what's on the screen and just flow. You know what I'm saying? Because I've worked in Popeye. I worked at Popeyes. I worked at McDonald's. I worked at a lot of fast food places, bro. Like, but. Back to the reason why I quit Chick-fil-A. So the reason I quit Chick-fil-A was because it was very toxic. After my first week of work was pretty cool. Like, it was pretty chill. I didn't really talk to many people that I work with. Like, I didn't really conversate with them because I'm a very observant person. And when there's already a lot of people coming and talking to me every day, like, me having to take people's orders, me having to, hey, how are you? You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how it is when you working at a restaurant. And plus, like, how Chick-fil-A is, you have, like, when you taking an order, it's a script, bro. You have to say a certain script. Like, you say, hi, how are you? Or, hey, how are you doing? Like, I used to say something different sometimes. But, like, when I would say something different, like, other than what they, like, wrote down for us to say, like, a manager would come up to me and be like, well, that's not how we speak here. That's not how we do things here. You have to stick to the script that we wrote for you. Like, some bullshit. They know what the fuck they doing because, like, bro, at the end of the day, a motherfucker getting food. And at the end of the day, bro, I'm going to take their order and I'm going to treat them I'm gonna be myself. I don't. One thing that I will never do is change myself for a job, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck who y'all think y'all are. I don't give a fuck who y'all think y'all are. I will never change myself for a job, bro. Like, change myself for a fucking job, a J-O-B, nigga. No, I'm not doing that. You can't make me change who I am for you in your company. I don't care. That's just weird to me. How you have to, like, cause how it is in Chick-fil-A, it's like certain shit you can't say, certain shit you can't really joke about, you know. You can't really speak about a lot of stuff. So I was just quiet as fuck, like, bro, quiet. Like, I used to make videos when I was in there, but I didn't ever speak to really anybody or talk about anything that was inappropriate or anything like that. Like even talking about NBA or anything, like, I didn't ever have a long conversation with a person that, like, everything that I would talk to them about had everything to do with Chick-fil-A. Like, I didn't really want to talk to nobody besides, like, a couple of the younger kids. Like, we had conversations, but, like, the people who I talk to, they know I talk to them. But a lot of my coworkers that, like, were acting weird towards me, I didn't really talk to them. You know, like, one of the managers used to be really weird. Like, bro, every day, bro, I swear, the managers just had something to say. Like, it didn't matter if I, like, came in with everything right. Like, on my first fucking 2 weeks, they kept asking me did I have non-slip shoes. And I kept telling them, like, I had non-slip shoes. And they kept asking me whether I'm going to buy any new ones and shit like that. Like, just in my fucking business and nosy as fuck. Just always judging me. Like, one day, like, a manager walked, because you have to, I didn't know that you had to wear, like, a certain fucking color socks. You have to wear fucking black or gray socks. Like, who fucking gives a fuck about what color socks a person fucking wears, bro? It's not that deep. Like, why the fuck are we all matching socks in this bitch? This is, like, that shit weird as fuck. So, like, one day I was wearing some different socks because, mind you, nigga, like, the time when I was working at Chick-fil-A, bro, I had just got back to Louisville. I had just got back on my feet. I had just got back to getting money, bro. Like, so I didn't have no money to buy no fucking new socks. I didn't have money to fucking wash my clothes. I didn't have money to do nothing, bro. Like, I was dead broke, like, down on my last dollars. Like, I didn't have no money. So I went to work faithfully, hoping that I can just love this job, love these people here, make it work, you know what I'm saying, get this money. But what ended up happening is just every day it was just something with the managers. Like, it was always something, like a manager telling me, just like it just felt really weird, you know. It's like they deep down inside they didn't want to say these things, but they knew they had to, like, as in, like, for their job. And it's like, I remember, so the day I quit, it just really made me mad because I usually don't act out of my emotions, but, like, when you really tick somebody off at a job, like, you really don't want to keep on trying to insinuate anything. Like, you don't want to keep on trying to push their buttons. Once a person already shows you that, like, they're in a way emotional, like, they're in their, like, feelings about something that you've said to them, or, like, some, like, at work, that's when you should just leave them alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you see somebody's, like, really irritated at work, or, like, because not every day you're going to be happy at work. Not every day you're going to be in a full spirit to speak to people, to talk to people, you know, like, I usually would try every morning to be positive, you know, like, have a positive mindset in the morning, speaking to myself and shit. But when I would get there, it would always be a manager saying something to me. Like, one day when I came in, I was like, I had on a hoodie underneath my shirt because it's really cold outside. Like, it's cold as fuck. And at Chick-fil-A, you're going in and out, especially when you first start and you're a frontline person. If you back at the house, like, you in the kitchen, you're never really going outside besides taking out the trash or some shit. Like, when you front house, bro, you going outside regardless. Like, either you're handing out food, you're taking orders face to face. So one day I put on a black hoodie, like, because they said you can wear black long sleeve shirts. So in my head, I'm thinking I can wear my hoodie underneath my little collar shirt because, I mean, like, who the fuck gonna give a fuck that I got a hoodie under my collar shirt? Like, it's cold outside anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, my ears is cold. Maybe I don't want to wear a coat. So if I go outside and I'm taking face-to-face orders, I can just throw my little hoodie on. I can keep my hoodie on. Mind you, you can't wear your hoodie over the shirt because, one, you have to show that you work there having a Chick-fil-A shit on. But having like a black hoodie underneath your collar shirt, I didn't think that would be a problem. So in the middle of the day, one of my managers walked up to me. She was like, Sean, is that a long sleeve or is that a hoodie? And I'm like, the hoodie's hanging out. Like, bitch, you know it's a fucking hoodie. Then she got about some, well, you know you can't wear that. We have a problem with that. And I'm like, why? She was like, well, because it's not really with dress code and da-da-da-da. And I'm like, well, what is the dress code? Then, like, yeah, I said long sleeve shirts. Yeah, she was like, yeah, but we have a problem with hoodies being worn under. But mind you, like days before this, a dude that was literally working there wore a hoodie underneath his fucking shirt. And they didn't say shit to him. I didn't see a manager pull the nigga in the office. He was literally working the whole time. I didn't see him disappear and go to the back. And the manager be like, can I have you step in the office? I didn't see none of that shit. So you're telling me some bullshit. You're telling me, like, I have to be cold now. I have to wear y'all coat because I can't wear my hoodie. I mean, I have worn a hoodie before, but it was a white hoodie. And then they told me you can't wear white. But it's like Chick-fil-A, bro. Y'all colors are red and white. Why the fuck can I wear a white hoodie underneath my collar shirt? It's cold. Like, you bugging. You want me to freeze and you want me to spend my... Here's what they kept trying to do, bro. They kept trying to get me to buy a fucking Chick-fil-A coat. Like, no, I don't want no fucking coat, bro. Trying to tell me you have to buy a jacket, you have to buy a coat, you have to buy something Chick-fil-A. You can't wear anything other than Chick-fil-A stuff. Like, bro, you bugging, my nigga. You bugging. It's too cold out here. And mind you, I didn't have money to buy an undersleeve shirt. I didn't have money to do none of that shit. So I was really trying to get my money together before I wanted to spend that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't want to just go out buying clothes and shit knowing I'm about to get a whole apartment. You feel me? Like, I didn't want to spend my money, so I was really saving up. And the fact that, but what really, like, made me want to quit for real is, like, the last day I was there because, like, my manager was being very rude. Like, this one manager named Joey, bro, like, this nigga always has something to say about me, bro. Like, Joey, you a hating ass nigga, bro. Bro, you a hating ass nigga. You a hating ass nigga. I know you ain't like me, bro. You could have just kept it real, bro. I know you ain't like me. I know you ain't fuck with me. Like, every time I came around this manager, bro, I swear this nigga would frown at me and shit. Like, he wouldn't really, like, he would smile, but it would be fake as hell, bro. Like, or when he would walk in Chick-fil-A, the nigga he would look dead at me, walk past me and speak to the next person. Then I'll say what's up to him, and then he'll be like, oh, hey. And then, like, every time I would try to ask this man a question, he would just kind of answer it and be like, where are you supposed to be? Like, the fuck? You asking me where I'm supposed to be? Like, y'all niggas done gave me a spot. Y'all niggas done give me no spot. I would ask him for a spot because I like bagging. I like expediting. So that shit was easy as fuck. But they would always put me on frontline anchor. Like, they would always make me take orders in the front. And it's not that I don't like taking orders, but I like bagging food. That shit fun. It's way easier. You just pay attention and you make the experience better because you are now serving the guests. You know what I mean? Like, you're serving the guests. You are the person if you ain't bagged their food, they wouldn't have no food. You feel me? If you messing up their order, they having to keep coming back. I ain't never messed up no order when I was bagging food. But, like, this dude always was, like, in a way, I don't know if he was hating on me or what, bro, but, like, this nigga just always was on some weird timing, bro. Like, he was always on some weird timing. Like, every time I would try to go to the bathroom or some shit, like, he would try to make me hold my pee. Like, he wouldn't try to give me no swap. Like, he wouldn't try to help me for real. Like, I remember one time I was outside and I was handing out food. That's all I had to do. Walk the food down, hand you your motherfucking food. And I was out there for like, mind you, I'm out there for like an hour and 30 minutes. And I'm standing on my feet, but like I had to pee because mind you, I had already worked like fucking 6 hours. And I hadn't really got a pee break. Like I really didn't feel like peeing, so I was holding my pee for damn near 3 hours. So I tell the girl at the window, I'm like, yo, I'm trying to go inside to go use the bathroom. They like, oh, we have to find someone to come swap you. We don't have a swap for you right now. Da 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 da. We can't let you in to use the bathroom. I'm like, what you mean? I'm about to use the bathroom. I don't care about none of it. So then the girl, I was like, bro, I'm ready to hand out like a couple more of these orders and I'm ready to come in and use the bathroom. So then she's like, no. I'm like, what you mean, no? Like, fuck you mean? Fuck you. Like, in my head, I'm like, fuck y'all niggas. I'm about to use the bathroom. I don't give a fuck. So, I end up, like, after I handed out a couple orders, I end up going inside and going to the bathroom. Next thing you know, the girl gonna say, the manager told her that next time I leave my area, they gonna have that she gonna write me up. Bitch, I don't give a fuck. And then one day, a dude wrote me he wrote me a warning for like, I think I didn't have my name tag on or some shit. I don't remember why this nigga wrote me up, but it was just weird. And then how he tried to act towards me when I came and asked him a question. Like one day I had just clocked in, bro. And I go to talk to the manager, and I was letting him know that like my body was aching and I was going through really like bad spasms, like muscle spasms and muscle aches and shit. And I wasn't gonna be able to lift as much, you know what I'm saying, or move around as fast as I usually can. So this nigga, bro, he gonna say it's cool, it's okay for me to like he basically spoke to me and was like, I hope you're okay, da-da-da-da, hope you feel better, woo-woo. We're going to make sure that you don't have to do as much work, da-da-da-da. Next thing you know, another manager walks up to me, carry on, where were you? We needed you up here, da-da-da-da. You can't be speaking with other managers without letting another manager know. Like, what? Mind you, I had just clocked in, bro. Like, I just clocked in, yo. And then she was like, next time you need to be ready with your name tag on. When you clock in, we all come in on a time, ready to work. And in my head, I'm like, bro, like, as much as I, like, give a fuck, I don't. But, like, I had to go speak with the manager, yo. Like, my body hurting, yo. You not gonna listen to that shit. You gonna be like, oh, your body hurts? Oh, you'll be okay. Type shit. Like, that manager was always on some weird timing too, bro. She was always on some weird ass shit. But she ended up saying, like, we don't need you to be taking breaks. Taking time out of what he's doing to talk about your body, talk about what you're going through. I'm like, what? Like, in my head, I'm like, yo, first of all, bro, the fuck do you mean? Like, what the fuck do you mean? Like, if I'm having body pain and, like, imagine if I was, like, sick and I was just having soreness from sickness, you know what I'm saying? I was just sick. And I had sickness, and I ain't even know for real. And I'm telling y'all something that's important. That's important. If I'm having body pain and issues and shit, mentally or anything like that, that's for y'all to know, so y'all know that something is going. I'm not gonna be at my highest when I'm at work. You know what I'm saying? So that just made me feel like they don't give a fuck. So then the manager that I had just spoke to, that just told me that he wanted to help me, he gonna walk up to me after we already had a conversation and gonna say, yeah, carry on. Next time I'm gonna need you to be ready by 11 when you clock in, so you can get straight on board. You don't need to be trying to talk to me while you're on the clock. Da da da. I'm like, what? Like, he's like, you should have came and talked to me before you clocked in. And in my head, I'm like, bro, you just seen me over here eating, my nigga. Like, I literally pulled up. I got to Chick-fil-A at like 10:40. So I ordered my food. It took like 5 minutes to get my food. I ate my food, and I was literally eating my food until like 10:55. And mind you, I clocked in at 11 o'clock in the morning. So like, yo, my nigga, you on my dick, bro. You just served me the food, bro. Like, you just seen me eat this shit. Wow, what made you just come out of nowhere just saying, oh, I should have spoke to you before I clocked in when you seen me eating, bro? Come on, man. And then they be tripping when you drinking and eating behind the counter and you're not on the clock. So why would I do, like, yo, bugging. They be bugging. They be bugging. And it's like, every time it would be one manager saying something to me, it would be another manager saying something to me. So in my head, it made me feel like they're talking about me. You know, like, y'all know when managers, I know when people talk about other people, bro. I'm not fucking stupid. But it's like, it will always be one manager saying one thing, like, and then another manager will literally say the same thing that manager already said. And I'll be like, yo, what the fuck? Like, these niggas is programmed or something. These niggas is trying to, like, they on some weird shit, bro. They make it like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. And it's like you train on everything, but it's like, bro, you don't really gotta be trained. Like, it's mostly common sense, bro. Like, what you're doing at what you do at Chick-fil-A is common sense. If you can't click a button and type a nigga's order in and what type of drink, then what the fuck is you doing? Like, it's like playing a game. It's like playing a game. When you play a game, you figure out, you strategically, in your mind is automatically strategically figuring out a plan for this game, for you to be the best at this game. You know what I'm saying? Your mind is trying to win. The goal of the game is to win. So the goal when you take an order is to fucking get the payment, get the money. You know what I'm saying? You type the order in, you get the money. But, like, they were always, like, on my dick, bro. Like, the managers will be tweaking, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I know it's maybe inappropriate for YouTube, but, like, y'all know how it be when you just got weird managers. They just rude. Like, sometimes they interrupting you while you talking. Sometimes, like, they're not trying to let you use the bathroom. They're making it seem like you gotta ask to use the bathroom. Oh, yeah, this nigga, Joey. This nigga, Joey, the manager. So I tell this other, like, mind you, bro, I've been having problems with this nigga. But I'm telling another manager, I was like, yo, whoop-de-whoop. I'm about to go to use the bathroom. She like, oh, word, you about to go use the bathroom. Cool, that's okay. You feel me? We're gonna find somebody to get your spot. I'm like, bet. Before I walk away, this nigga gonna say, that's not how we say we're going to the bathroom. And I'm like, what you mean? Like anybody in the world, they're gonna be like, yo, what this nigga mean by that? Like, yo, what you mean by that? Like, what you mean? Like, that's not how we say we're going to the bathroom. What you mean, bro? Like, we not a collective unit, my nigga. When it come to me and my bathroom time, me and you are not the same. Fuck you mean? Like, yo, you bugging. He gonna interrupt me, and I'm like, nah, I'm already good to the bathroom. So he interrupted me and like, no, that's not how we say we're going to the bathroom. I'm like, then how do you say it? So in my head, I'm already irritated because why are you testing me right now, bro? Like, and then she's like, calm down. And in my head, I'm like, when a motherfucker telling me to calm down, that means they feeling threatened by, like, my energy, or, like, that means they're feeling threatened, like, just by me in general. Like, that's what that automatically gives me when you already calm and, like, you just waiting on a motherfucker to say some dumb shit, but, like, they be like, calm down. Calm down. She was like the girl was literally like, calm down. And I'm like, nah, like, finish saying what he's saying, like, what you mean by that? So then he's like, we don't say we're going to the bathroom. We ask to go to the bathroom. I said, ask who? Because I don't ask nobody. I told y'all from the jump, I ain't ready to ask nobody to go to the bathroom. I don't care who you is, what position you got. He said, well, that's not the way we operate here. In my head, I'm just like, yo, God, please save this nigga. I'm like, please save this nigga before I hurt this nigga. Like, in my head, and it's not a threat. It's just, like, on some real shit from man to man, bro. Like, imagine being at work and you tell your manager, like, yo, manager, like, I'm ready to step to the bathroom. And he be like, nah, yo, like, you gotta ask me to go to the bathroom. Like, yo, that don't sound right, bro. You gotta ask me to go to the bathroom. The only time you should have to ask somebody to go to the bathroom is when you're working on a fucking factory line, bro. When you're working on a factory line, you working at Ford or some shit, and that's really important. You're building a car and it's moving on the line, so every person who's on that line is needed, my nigga. That is the only time you should be able to be like, hey, yo, manager, yo, can you get somebody over here? Let me get a replacement type shit. But like at Chick-fil-A, bro, mind you, I had just took everybody's order. Nobody was at the counter. Nobody was walking in. Nobody was doing. I didn't have to do shit. So I'm like, I'm not ready to ask to go to the bathroom, even though I never did. It's just like I'm not asking. So then I'm like, nah, bro, I'm ready to go to the bathroom, bro. I'll be right back. So I ended up walking away. But before I walked away, he said, no. May I go to the bathroom? Is that what you mean? May I go to the bathroom? I'm like, bro, nah. Walk to the bathroom. But, like, mind you, this is mad disrespectful because, like, why are you, in a way, you're arguing with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're creating a hostile work environment. It feel like you're harassing me in a way. You feel me? Like, it just felt like he was harassing me. He was trying to test me and trying to get me to react out of anger. So I'm in the bathroom mad as hell because, like, how I wanted to take this situation would have probably got worse. Like, no lie. Like, I probably would have really got angry to where, like, if I didn't have control over my emotions, I probably would have really fought a person literally for him speaking to me like that because it's just disrespectful. Any person would take that as disrespect. I don't care how old you are, what position you have. If a motherfucker interrupt you and tell you that's not how you ask me to go to the bathroom, that's not how you say you going to the bathroom, that's gonna make you feel fucking weird as hell. It don't matter, but we all gotta use the motherfucking bathroom. That's our peace and time where we can just release some shit and go back out into the world and do some shit. You know what I'm saying? So I just didn't like the fact that this nigga was trying to violate, bro. Like, especially in front of Shorty. And then she kept egging it on. Like, she like, listen, no, you need to listen. Like, no, bro, what the fuck do you mean? This man bugging. Fuck is you on? And it stimulates from a lot more shit that I just haven't put in a video. But, like, that's the reason why I quit Chick-fil-A, bro. Never take disrespect from any person you working with. Your manager, coworkers, or anybody in life, period. Don't fucking take disrespect from nobody, bro. Don't do it, shit, bro. Don't do it, bro. That shit will leave you in a depressed mind state because you allowing other people to come in your life and operate and take your shit. You know what I'm saying? Take your sanity. Take your respect for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Take away that glory that you may feel, that happiness that you may feel. You know what I'm saying? So y'all gotta be aware of this shit, man. Beware, man. This is a 38-minute video. I don't know if y'all gonna watch this, but I hope y'all do. Love, peace. I'm out, man. K-Ree, Water D-Shine. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. If y'all want more story times, I got something for you.